2020 Battle Royale today.
Chào mừng tất cả các quý vị khách quý, các đơn vị nhà tài trợ và các bạn sinh viên đã đến với chung kết Z Marketer 2020 Battle Royale. Tôi là Vân Anh và người bạn đồng hành của tôi là Giang Phạm. Rất hân hạnh được dẫn dắt chương trình của chúng ta ngày hôm nay.
Ladies and gentlemen, as the pioneer competition held by the student of British University, Vietnam, Z Marketer emphasis on creativity, whilst aim to create a professional and practical learning environment for our candidates through the application of a digital marketing communication plan. Founded by the young and passionate Gen Z, this competition seeks to create opportunity, connection, and a global environment.
Quý vị và các bạn thân mến, là cuộc thi tiên phong được tổ chức bởi sinh viên trường Đại học Anh Quốc Việt Nam BUV, Z Marketer đặc biệt nhấn mạnh vào sự sáng tạo, đồng thời hướng tới mục tiêu tạo ra môi trường học tập chuyên nghiệp và thực tế cho người tham gia. Được thành lập bởi những người thuộc thế hệ Z trẻ tuổi và đầy nhiệt huyết, do đó cuộc thi mang tên là Z Marketer để từ đó là đòn bẩy và tạo ra cơ hội, sự kết nối và hướng đến môi trường toàn cầu.
This year's Z Marketer's case study focuses on the digital marketing strategy to bring the latest non-alcoholic beer, Tuborg Zero, to penetrate Vietnam's market. This case study will surely promise to be a challenging one for future marketers to solve, yet very interesting.
Năm nay, Z Marketer tập trung vào chiến lược Digital Marketing nhằm đưa loại bia không cồn mới nhất của thương hiệu Tuborg, Tuborg Zero, có thể thâm nhập vào thị trường Việt Nam. Đề bài này hứa hẹn là một thách thức cho các marketer trong tương lai để giải quyết.
Z Marketer organizer would like to invite Mr. Eamon Aboucher, British University Vietnam representative, to the stage to deliver the opening speech.
Ban tổ chức Z Marketer trân trọng mời lên sân khấu thầy Eamon Aboucher, đại diện trường Đại học Anh Quốc Việt Nam lên sân khấu phát biểu khai mạc cuộc thi. Xin trân trọng kính mời ông.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming to this final event of the Z Marketing competition. Now, before I start, I would like to actually share a couple of things with you that you probably don't know, but I'm going to be really open and honest in sharing a couple of things. This competition originally started in a classroom where I teach my students a marketing concept or a marketing element. And students at BUV took this knowledge in the classroom and applied it to what is today a BUV Z marketing competition. If you don't mind, this is not traditional in terms of my speech, but can I please welcome Hong An to the stage. Please, Hong An. I want everybody to see the BUV student who actually created this BUV event that today is a success. This girl is one of the students at BUV. When I was teaching digital marketing in class, all I did was said, can you take this knowledge and apply it into the real world? And this girl took the leadership, she took the concept, she took the initiative, and she applied it. She has been working on this concept for the last 6 months. It was April 2020, and today she brought this to intuition. So I want all of you to please thank Hong An for what she has done with Z Marketing competition. Hong An has a team of 20 students, and we will recognize all these 20 students at the end by giving them a medal in recognition for their participation for this event. And you will see all the 20 faces that have been working behind the scenes to put this event together. Thank you, Hong An. Thank you. Can I please also thank the sponsors? Without the sponsors, this event could not be successful. In particular, I'd like to thank Mr. Andres Carlsberg for his unconditional support towards the students, towards this event. So please, Mr. Andreas, if you don't mind, stand up, turn around, and everybody, please thank Mr. Andreas for his amazing support. And he has supported the students in every way possible. And he's also brought his brand, brought his concept to BUV, and he has shared that with us. So we are very grateful. Thank you. Thank you. Can I also please thank Mr. Coy from Marcus Marketing School for his unconditional support throughout the event, being a workshop guest speaker, giving knowledge to the participants, helping the event make sure that they transition to this event is successful. So we are very grateful for your knowledge, and your knowledge is very valuable. Thank you. Please, if you don't mind, please. Thank you. Thank you. I would like to thank the BUV marketing, the whole marketing team. They have been instrumental in sharing with them, sharing with BUV students the resources to make this event a success. So to all the BUV marketing team, thank you so much for your unconditional support. Thank you. BUV Student Experience team, you have always supported the students. We thank you so much for your unconditional support. You have been very obliging, very polite, kind, and you have helped the students develop throughout. Thank you so much to the Student Experience team at BUV. All the volunteers, all the students who have been working tirelessly behind the scenes to make this event a success, we thank you and we are very grateful for your support. Thank you very much. And the most important, the stars of today's event, the contestants. The contestants have been all around Vietnam, from different universities, FPT, RMIT, BUV. We thank you for your participation in this event. And we hope you have been able to gain knowledge, and we, the judges, are looking forward to your presentation. And I know Mr. Andreas is looking forward to learn how we can take Carlsberg Zero Beer to the market. So we are looking forward to your presentation. Thank you. On behalf of the whole of BUV, I would like to thank you all for coming, and can I please open this particular event? Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Eamon Abauscher, for your speech. Before we proceed with the competitions, let's thank the people who made this event happen. Today could not have been a successful event without our sponsors. Please give a big round of applause for our generous sponsors. Introducing our diamond sponsor, Carlsberg Vietnam.
Trước khi bắt đầu cuộc thi ngày hôm nay, chúng tôi xin được gửi lời cảm ơn đến những người đã giúp chúng tôi thực hiện cuộc thi. Xin được hân hạnh giới thiệu về các nhà tài trợ. Nhà tài trợ kim cương của cuộc thi, Carlsberg Vietnam.
The Danish beer brand was founded in 1847. Carlsberg has been to quite a long journey to define its brand name as well as products quality to the world. Not only focusing on the quality of beer, Carlsberg always strives to contribute to the evolution of science, technology, and impactful changes to society, with the stated goal, brewing for a good present and a brighter future.
Thương hiệu bia Đan Mạch được thành lập vào năm 1847. Carlsberg đã trải qua một chặng đường dài để khẳng định tên tuổi cũng như chất lượng sản phẩm của mình ra thế giới. Không chỉ chú trọng đến chất lượng bia, Carlsberg luôn nỗ lực đóng góp vào sự phát triển của khoa học, công nghệ và những thay đổi tích cực cho xã hội.
As a multinational enterprise with a long history, aiming towards sustainable development with environmental protection policies, along with the message drink responsibly, the Z Marketer team found that Carlsberg Vietnam is a suitable business for candidates to learn and practice from the leading expert in marketing.
Là một doanh nghiệp đa quốc gia có bề dày lịch sử, hướng tới mục tiêu phát triển bền vững với chính sách bảo vệ môi trường, cùng với thông điệp uống có trách nhiệm, đội ngũ Z Marketer nhận thấy Carlsberg Việt Nam là một doanh nghiệp phù hợp để các bạn thí sinh có thể học hỏi từ những chuyên gia hàng đầu trong marketing.
We would like to invite to the stage Mr. Andrei Balashevich to receive our special gift sets for Carlsberg, Vietnam for their sponsorship to the making of this contest.
Chúng tôi xin trân trọng kính mời ông Andrei Balashevich, đại diện của Carlsberg Việt Nam lên sân khấu để nhận bộ quà tặng đặc biệt của ban tổ chức.
We would like to invite to the stage Mrs. Đỗ Hoàng Anh, Z Marketer Project Leader, to come to the stage and present our diamond sponsor with the gift set. Thank you.
Xin được mời chị Đỗ Hoàng Anh, trưởng ban tổ chức dự án Z Marketer lên sân khấu và trao tặng quà cho nhà tài trợ Kim Cương. Xin cảm ơn.
Thank you, Mr. Andre. Thank you, Ms. Hoàng Anh.
Xin được cảm ơn ông.
Next up, we would like to give our sincere thank you to our gold sponsor, Boca Garden Lodge. Boca Garden Lodge was opened in Lương Sơn, Hòa Bình, only a 45 minutes drive from the center of Hanoi, suitable for families to visit and experience weekends. Boca Garden is located separately in a private forest to create a comfortable and absolutely quiet space for visitors and for better experiences. Boca Garden Lodge, a perfect place just for you.
Nhà tài trợ vàng Boca Garden Lodge. Boca Garden Lodge được khai trương tại Lương Sơn, Hòa Bình, cách trung tâm Hà Nội chỉ với 45 phút lái xe, thích hợp cho các gia đình đến tham quan trải nghiệm cuối tuần. Boca Garden nằm tách biệt trong khu rừng riêng, tạo không gian thoải mái và yên tĩnh tuyệt đối cho du khách, giúp du khách có những trải nghiệm tuyệt vời.
We are proud to announce our next sponsor, Laupro, a brand of Entate International. It's a pioneer in the cleaning, sanitizing, and disinfecting wet wipes industry in Vietnam. Entate created the Laupro product line for the purpose of replacing traditional cleaning and disinfecting appliances and surfaces, sanitizing hand in only one easy step.
Lauching, khăn ướt gia dụng số 1 tại Việt Nam, là công ty tiên phong trong ngành sản xuất khăn ướt làm sạch, vệ sinh và khử trùng tại Việt Nam. Entate đã tạo ra dòng sản phẩm Lauching với mục đích thay thế các thiết bị bề mặt làm sạch và khử trùng truyền thống, khử trùng tay chỉ trong một bước đơn giản.
Ladies and gentlemen, the most challenging quest for any future marketers is to find a reliable and effective education center for them to pursue this profession. With this reason, we are honored to have Marcus Marketing School as our last gold sponsor. With Marcus, cognitive thinking is the start of any step.
Marcus Marketing School với đội ngũ các giảng viên dạy tư duy nhận thức và cung cấp cho sinh viên các cơ hội thực hành. Z Marketer 2020 rất hân hạnh khi được Marcus Marketing School đồng hành, bởi với Marcus, tư duy nhận thức là bước khởi đầu.
Once again, a big round of applause for our gold sponsors.
Một lần nữa, một tràng pháo tay dành cho các nhà tài trợ vàng của chương trình.
Ladies and gentlemen, all of us here at Z Marketer would like to show our gratitude toward our silver and bronze sponsor, as well as our communication sponsor. Introducing our first silver sponsor, Color Me. Founded in 2015, Color Me is a design and photography training center for beginners.
Color Me được thành lập vào năm 2015. Color Me là trường đào tạo nền tảng về thiết kế và nhiếp ảnh đã nhận được sự tin tưởng của hàng nghìn sinh viên.
We would also like to send our regards to AIM Academy for being one of our silver sponsor. AIM Academy is a practical training center for marketing and communication subject.
AIM Academy là trung tâm đào tạo thực hành về các chuyên ngành marketing và truyền thông. Và mục tiêu của AIM Academy là ngày càng nâng cao tiêu chuẩn của ngành marketing và truyền thông tại Việt Nam.
Love Fresh is a slogan and also the motto of all activities of Hatojama Japanese Food Restaurant, the most beautiful Japanese restaurant in Hanoi.
Love Fresh là slogan và cũng là tôn chỉ cho mọi hoạt động của nhà hàng hải sản Nhật Hatojama, nhà hàng Nhật đẹp nhất Hà Nội.
Your satisfaction is our happiness. That is a slogan of none other than the Thế giới hải sản restaurant chain, known as a cultural icon of high-quality seafood cuisine. Along with experienced chefs with more than 20 years in the profession, Thế giới hải sản restaurant chain consider each dish a work of art.
Sự hài lòng của bạn là niềm hạnh phúc của chúng tôi. Đó là câu slogan của chuỗi nhà hàng Thế giới hải sản, được biết đến như một biểu tượng văn hóa của chuỗi những nhà hàng hải sản chất lượng cao, cùng với sự đồng hành của những đầu bếp đầy chuyên nghiệp với 20 năm kinh nghiệm trong ngành. Thế giới hải sản xem mỗi món ăn của mình như một tác phẩm nghệ thuật.
Our last silver sponsor, ASEC. ASEC is an international youth organization and global platform for young people to explore and develop their leadership potential. ASEC provides various solutions for companies, startups, NGOs, and more to develop leadership for the young generation of the world.
ASEC là tổ chức thanh thiếu niên toàn cầu dành cho các bạn trẻ muốn có cơ hội khám phá và phát triển khả năng lãnh đạo của mình. ASEC cung cấp các giải pháp khác nhau cho các công ty, doanh nghiệp khởi nghiệp, tổ chức phi chính phủ và nhiều hơn thế nữa nhằm giúp phát triển khả năng lãnh đạo của thế hệ trẻ trên thế giới.
Z Marketer is also proud to present our bronze sponsor and our communication sponsor for today's event, presenting The Duke, Voice FM. Last but not least, Go Uniform.
Z Marketer cũng rất tự hào được giới thiệu nhà tài trợ đồng và nhà tài trợ truyền thông cho sự kiện ngày hôm nay. The Duke, Voice FM, cuối cùng cũng không kém phần quan trọng chính là Go Uniform.
And today's competition would not be completed without the help of our communication sponsor, introducing Ybox and Brands Vietnam as our communication sponsors.
Và sự kiện ngày hôm nay cũng không thể được hoàn thành nếu thiếu đi sự trợ giúp của nhà bảo trợ truyền thông của chúng ta. Xin được giới thiệu Ybox và Brands Vietnam với tư cách nhà bảo trợ truyền thông.
On behalf of Z Marketer Organizer Team, I would like to invite all representatives from Gold, Silver, Bronze sponsor and our communication sponsor to the stage to each receive a special Z Marketer gift set.
Thay mặt cho chương trình Z Marketer, tôi rất muốn được mời tất cả những đại diện từ những nhà tài trợ vàng, bạc và đồng hỗ trợ cho truyền thông lên sân khấu để nhận quà đặc biệt từ chương trình Z Marketer.
We would like to invite to the stage Ms. Chu Ngọc Ánh, Z Marketer Head of External Relations, to come to the stage and present our sponsor with the gift set. Thank you.
Chúng tôi cũng muốn mời lên sân khấu chị Chu Ngọc Ánh, trưởng ban đối ngoại của Z Marketer để trao những phần quà đặc biệt cho những nhà tài trợ vàng, bạc, đồng của chúng ta. Xin trân trọng kính mời chị.
Thank you to our Gold, Silver, Bronze, and Communication sponsors. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an absolute honor to invite Mr. Andrei Balashevich, Tuborg, Vietnam representative, to the stage to give the competition announcement speech.
Quý vị và các bạn thân mến, tôi rất vinh dự được mời ông Andrei Balashevich, đại diện cho Carlsberg Việt Nam, lên sân khấu để phát biểu công bố cuộc thi.
Hello, everybody. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm honored to be there, to be here. Really, very honored. I have to tell you that I'm very impressed about this competition, and I think this is exactly what should be done in the institutions like that, in all universities, because at the end of the day, you know, many people get education, but not so many people do the extra mile as you guys are doing. And this is very important for everybody and for you too, but also for us, like future employers of you. So thank you for that. That's the first thing which I wanted to say. The second thing is like, this is amazing because it is beneficiary for both sides, for the companies and for you. For you, because you got the practical knowledge, so not only theoretical, right? So that is something which you can get doing this extra mile. And for us, because we get better knowledge about your generation. You know, we spend a lot of money to know your generation. But there is no better way than just being here and listening what you think about yourself and about our brands. So thank you for that, and good luck for you. Good luck to everybody, and we are looking forward to your presentations. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Balashevich, for your thoughtful speech. This will surely be a strong foundation for our contest today.
Cảm ơn ông Balashevich vì bài phát biểu ý nghĩa của mình. Đây chắc chắn sẽ là nền tảng vững chắc cho cuộc thi của chúng ta ngày hôm nay.
Now I'd like to introduce to you a very important group of people, our judges. These individuals have a difficult job of singling out the best of the best for today's team. They have already been busy during this whole contest, grading submission for the tourist team who entered, choosing 5 of the best that we will see today. They will be in front of the theater pod to witness the presentation, giving our question and deciding our winner.
Kính thưa quý vị và các bạn, tôi muốn giới thiệu đến các bạn một nhóm người rất quan trọng là ban giám khảo của chúng ta. Những cá nhân này có công việc vô cùng khó khăn khi phải chọn ra những người giỏi nhất giữa những người giỏi nhất các đội thi của chúng ta ngày hôm nay. Họ đã phải làm việc liên tục xuyên suốt cuộc thi với việc chấm điểm phần dự thi từ 30 đội thi khác nhau và chọn ra 5 đội giỏi nhất mà sắp tới đây chúng ta sẽ cơ hội được gặp. Họ sẽ ở trong theater pod cùng dõi theo phần thi của các đội, đưa ra các câu hỏi và quyết định người thắng cuộc của ngày hôm nay.
Introducing our first judge, Mr. Andrei Balashevich. He is currently the Vice President Marketing of Carlsberg, Vietnam, having the experience of 25 years of marketing and general management, experience in organization across the US, Europe, and Asia.
Xin chào mừng giám khảo đầu tiên của chúng ta, ông Andrei Balashevich. Ông Andrei Balashevich hiện đang là Phó Chủ tịch Marketing của Carlsberg Việt Nam. Ông có 25 năm kinh nghiệm làm việc trong ngành marketing và quản lý của các tổ chức trên khắp Hoa Kỳ, châu Á và châu Âu.
Our next judge for today's contest, he is the program leader of marketing management of British University Vietnam and Staffordshire University. He is also the proud winner of the Dean's BUV Best Teacher Award 2020, introducing Mr. Eamon Aboucher.
Vị giám khảo tiếp theo của chúng ta, thầy là trưởng khoa Marketing Management của trường Đại học Anh Quốc Việt Nam và Đại học Staffordshire. Thầy cũng tự hào nhận được giải thưởng giảng viên xuất sắc nhất của trường Đại học Anh Quốc Việt Nam. Xin trân trọng giới thiệu thầy Eamon Aboucher.
Last but certainly not least, our final judge for today's contest is none other than Mr. Do Xuân Khoa. Apart from working as a lecturer at Marcus Marketing School, he is also the founder and CEO of Marcus Agency and LS Study.
Vị giám khảo cuối cùng nhưng không kém phần quan trọng của chương trình ngày hôm nay chính là anh Đỗ Xuân Khoa. Anh là giảng viên của Marcus Marketing School, đồng thời anh cũng là nhà sáng lập và CEO của Marcus Agency và LS Study.
Without further ado, let's find the champion of Z Marketer Battle Royale 2020.
Và bây giờ hãy cùng đi tìm quán quân cuộc thi Z Marketer Battle Royale 2020.
Presenting first, coming all the way from Southern Vietnam, Cantor University. The team consists of Nguyễn Thành Đoàn, Lê Tất Nhiên, Nguyễn Học Diệu Huyền, Bành Ngọc Bình. Would you please join me in welcoming the team Commando to the stage?
Phần thi đầu tiên đến từ miền Nam đất nước Đại học Cần Thơ. Đội thi gồm có Nguyễn Thanh Đoàn, Lê Tất Nhiên, Nguyễn Ngọc Diệu Huyền, Bành Ngọc Bình. Hãy cùng chúng tôi chào đón đội thi Commander lên sân khấu.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Today is our presentation, and it's our honor of the group to bring up our idea. So, before we start this off, let's think of a scenario. Think of yourself as an employee, and your best friend just called for a hangout this evening. However, tomorrow you still have a very important event that you cannot miss. What would you do? Okay, without further ado, we are diving in this situation. Okay. Now, Starting this 2020 year, we already have met a pandemic. Plus, Vietnam's new decree in beer prevention has made a huge impact on beer market. So that results in a huge drop of beer consumption. With that, people are getting more and more attention paid to the product they buy. And nowadays, people prefer the green and health-friendly products. So they prefer the healthier the product, the higher chance of people buying the products. With that, made a huge potential for Tuborg Zero to step in. And this is where they really shine. So there are obstacles and questions. How should this situation be taken into the case, and how would we alter it to our advantages? Let's talk about brand truth. Tuborg grows fast globally, especially in Asia. The exceptional fruity taste bring up the best experience for even the pickiest customers. However, there are some weaknesses. Low brand awareness in Vietnam and promotion campaign didn't reach target audience. So who are our audience and what do they look like? Our audience age mainly range from 18 to 35, and they mainly live in urban areas. Their concerns mainly of their responsibilities, the career, and their personal growth. So the personal growth and our from the 3C True framework, we conclude our insights. Everyone would like to integrate into the gathering, to keep a meaningful moment with their friends and family members. However, they are bound to responsibilities and to their family. So therefore, they cannot fully enjoy the moments and miss out the opportunities to shine. But Tuborg Zero will hit the market as well as help dispel the concerns. According to the USP, Tuborg Zero non-alcoholic beer is a connection, helping customers comfortably capture the moment and to live to the fullest in their energetic daily life. Our big idea is open the moment, and our key message is YOLO with Zero.
In this campaign, we focus on the USB through the digital marketing platform to optimize the customer experience based on their journeys. And with the key communication is the Tuborg beer will help young people to have fun, to capture the meaningful moments, and to live to the fullest. And so, what does customer journey look like? Based on our research, customers go through 3 phases according to our like IMC plan, which are awareness, engagement, and advocacy. And our key hooks are viral clip, open the moment. TikTok trend, YOLO with Zero challenge, and Facebook game. Now, let's go into detail our IMC plan. First, phase 1, awareness. With the key hook, a viral clip, we want to increase brand awareness about the USB of Tuborg Zero. Is that Tuborg Zero is a non-alcoholic beer with fruity flavor and nutritional content. In the viral clip, the ambassador as Tuborg and Ramastic will perform with a new song describing how hot show and partial the city are that prevent young people from having fun. At this point, Tuborg will come up with a fourth dimension to solve and to remove all the worrisome barrier. And the lyrics of the song should contain the keyword "open the moments." So we want to express that let's take in the fun and enjoy the meaningful moments as they only live one in life. This is our demo viral clip. Now let's take a look. After posting viral clip on YouTube, we use the PR article and social media marketing tactics to promote communication. So especially we would like to emphasize on the hot fan page tactic because they have a very, very creative advertising content with the infographic, post, comics, and like storytelling fun. And I mean it native advertisement. To to ensure raising awareness of the customer, and we will use the mega KOL and advertise across social media to support this phase. Now let's move on to the next phase, engagement. And in this phase, we would like to stimulate customer interacting with the brand through a TikTok challenge with the tagline YOLO with zero to encourage them to live to a dynamic active life. And my friend Ngọc Bình will help me to continue. Now, please.
Thank you. Oh wow, we're talking about TikTok. Everybody around here know TikTok, do we? So, why are we here and why are we talking about TikTok? We will, use the app to stimulate interaction between Tuborg Zero and our target audience. By making a challenge, Open the Moment Challenge, it requires TikTok users and TikTok influencers to do a movement called Open the Moment. With that, we must pull up the Tuborg cap with viral music play at the background. So it's like a trend, everybody. And don't forget to put hashtag Open the Moment. I'm sorry. Wow, that took a while. I'm sorry, everybody. Next up, we are arriving at that moment with zero competition. Tuborg Zero conducts a competition involving customer sharing their moments with their friends and comparing the last year TED with upcoming TED. Sharing the picture, it means Tuborg Zero plays a very important role in connecting people. The rewards will be on list on board.
So after customer aware of and interacted with the brand, and our next focus will come to action for increased sales revenue buy a game application on Facebook. And I know all you guys have played this game once in your life. I mean, tic-tac-toe, and you know, like how to play. Each winning turn can get from 1 to 3 points, and every 10 points will allow participants to, you know, like to try in the lucky wheel with many attractive rewards. And so our purpose is to give as much as many discount voucher that customer can apply on the Shopee or an on-trade distribution channel of Tuborg. In that phase, we also create official mall on e-commerce levels such as Tiki, Lazada, Sendor, and Shopee. So, due to the potential role of Shopee, we prioritize collaboration with Shopee because it's the top of my e-commerce level of Vietnamese shopper with over 40 million visits website per month. And how will we do? We will run a flash sale in the first 4 days on April, and also advertise about photo pop-up on Shopee homepage. Now, move to the next slide, post promotion. Although it's not included in our main phase, but we strongly recommend it because it's aligned with the Sale 22 strategy of Cabas Global. We suggest that DIY activity over the used bottles. Each DIY posted on Facebook with the hashtag will be credited donations to the environmental organization for sustainable development of Vietnam, such as they can plant in tree and assist in preventing floods and natural disaster as well. To ensure effectiveness of our plan, this is our KPIs and its measurements. This brings me to the end of presentation, but I would like to answer the question that my friend has raised in the beginning of presentation, that if I have an important event tomorrow and tonight a friend asks me out for a drink, what would I decide? I will say yes, definitely yes, if I have Tuborg Zero. And I believe with Tuborg Zero, we can open the moment. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Team Commando. I'm standing right here with our judges for today, and I'm hoping that they will have some question for Team Commando. I would like to invite Mr. Do Sun Hua first, if you have any question for Team Commando.
Okay. First, I think that your presentations are going pretty well. I think you're confident in using English speaking language, but I think that you are going too fast, so I could not get all the ideas from the inside parts. From my side, I think that the tagline YOLO with zero, right? It's a intriguing tagline, but I think that all the events and activities to follow with it should support the tagline. For example, the games that you play on Facebook, the tic-tac-toe, I don't see the link between it and the tagline. So I think that you can make more and more related events and activities connected to the tagline to support the idea of open the moments. And I think that the TED, you have a kind of mini campaign for TED, right? But I think that the TED moment need a different approach because in the TED moment, it is a unique moment for the young generations. And I think that you need to teach the tagline YOLO with zero to bring it a new approach to the TED campaign. Okay, so my question is that you said that you will use TikTok, right, to engage with more and more viewers and more consumers, and you use the brand ambassadors like Tuborg and Rismatic to launch the TikTok platform, but I didn't see that you use the other media platform to support it. So how do you get the people who have been rich with the previous phase, the awareness phase, to engage into the TikTok platform, right? So you have TikTok platform as a hub to engage all the consumers, as I understand, but I didn't see the link between the previous campaign for the awareness phase to the TikTok platform. How can we draw all the traffic and all the attentions that we gain from the previous phase to TikTok? Okay.
Thank you for the question. Please give it 30 seconds for discussion. Mr. Kwa, I would like to confirm that the question is how the Ramestic and Tuborg connect to the TikTok platform for phase number 2. Right?
No, I think that you made your point that you will use Tuborg and Rhythmatic as the brand ambassador and to trigger the challenge in TikTok.
Yeah.
But what I want to know that how to draw all the traffic that you gain from the previous phase, from the awareness phase, to TikTok platform.
Okay, I will answer the question is that we use the music from the MV in the first phase for the TikTok challenge. So the music will go viral after and it link with the phase number 1. Thank you.
So first of all, amazing job. I really enjoyed it. Thank you very much. And great presentation skills. So good job. Keep it up.
Thank you so much.
I really think you nailed it in terms of the coming from the strategy till execution, which is very good. You really had a lot of examples how you want to execute it. So I really like that you thought about many different media in the way you want to introduce the brand on the market. So that is also so great. You came with the strategy which kind of you set it up and then you try to execute it in different channels and talk about your strategy. So that is really very great. So the flow was great and I enjoyed it. I agree with that maybe you guys should allow us to look at the slides a little bit longer because many things I didn't manage to catch, being honest. So in many cases, if I was supposed to ask the question, I would ask you to come back to these slides and explain to me a little bit more because you were flipping I understand there was a time pressure. So maybe if I was to advise, maybe for the future, look at the timing and just choose the most important things you want to put on the slides. Because otherwise, being honest, I didn't even manage to read all of them. But I'm a slow reader, so don't worry about that. Yeah.
Thank you for the advice.
If, of course, this is the session when we are supposed to give you feedback, because I understand that to improve, you always have to know what was maybe some places where you can find the room for improvement. So just some very general things which I would tell you from my point of view, right? If you think about strategy, try to make it the most focused possible. Because if you are talking about 3 different things or 4 different things, for instance, benefit of the product, it's very difficult in real life to convey this message to consumers. You really have to choose one, right? You really have to choose something which is very important and something which is really based on the consumer insight. And then the whole execution should come from that. I think you kind of tried to choose because you were talking about nutrition, you were talking about zero alcohol, you were talking about the flavors, right? Am I right? Or maybe that should be my question. What would be the strategy? What you really want this brand to be about? If you were supposed to put it in 1 or 2 sentences, like what would be really the benefit of the product you really want to talk about, which would make it like, unique selling point. So if you can answer that one, and then I will go to some other comments, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Because maybe I didn't catch it because it was going so fast,
Okay. So the message that that we want to deliver is that we understand the inside of the customers, that they want to enjoy the moment, but they have the fear of like the negative effect after getting drunk. Then we use the Tuborg Zero as the solutions for them and like open their moment together. And through that message, we emphasize the USP of non-alcoholic beer with the fruity flavor of the product.
Okay, so now I think I get it. So my advice would be also for the future, if this is your strategy, right? This is the message you want to convey, you really stick to it in whatever you do. Whatever media you use, you convey the same message. Because I had the impression that it's not so clear conveyed in some examples you gave us. By the way, I loved your movies. Yeah? They were really amazing, professionally done, and amazing actors, and I think this is really a good job. So thank you for that. But then, if you look at the first movie which you presented to us, I think that the first part of the message was there, right? You very clearly articulated the guy is thinking about, like, you know, he has to work out, he doesn't want to have alcohol, but there is a solution, Tuborg Zero. But then you told me that your unique selling point is fruitiness, right? It wasn't there. Am I right? Or, yeah, so think about it. If you have this unique selling point, it has to be everywhere in everything you do, because otherwise you're going to lose it. And this is very important generally in what we do in marketing, to find the proper positioning, find the proper strategy for the brand, and then clearly convey it to the consumers. But as I mentioned, everything else was great. I really love it. So congratulations, and keep up good work. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Andre. Thank you, Mr. Hua. And thank you to Team Commando for your presentation. Once again, thank you for our first team to present. I would like to remind our judges that there is only a 5-minute time limit for 5-minute time limits for the Q&A session, so try not to get too long. It's okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, but it's okay. All right, and that was only the beginning of this contest. Presenting next is our home team of BUV with Diệu Mai, Ngọc Tạ, Hà Trang, and Amanda Vu. Welcome to the stage, Team Sea Lions.
Và đó mới chỉ là phần đầu của cuộc thi ngày hôm nay. Với phần thi tiếp theo, xin chào mừng đội thi đến từ chủ nhà BUV cùng Diệu Mai, Ngọc Tạ, Hà Trang và Amanda Vũ. Xin chào mừng lên sân khấu đội Sea Lions.
Today, we have a question to ask you all. When was the last time you had dinner with your family? We're so caught up in the hustle and bustle of our work life and acquaintances that sometimes we seem to forget to spend time with those who love us the most, who care about us the most. Our family. So why don't you go Tuborg and go home? We're Team Sea Lions, and we're presenting to you the proposed plan for the launch of Tuborg Zero into the Vietnamese market. We'll guide you through our market and consumer analysis to the development of our big idea and our digital marketing campaign. First, let's have a glance at our market overview.
Thank Hằng. Firstly, I will cover the industry overview. In general, our market has seen a significant decline due to COVID-19. And according to Nielsen Data Report 2020, beer unfortunately see the strongest decline due to not only the COVID-19, but also the decree No 100 of the government. Wow, seems to be a very dark prospect, right? However, non-alcoholic beer has a positive signal, with the growth rate is increasing steadily every year. So we can see that non-alcoholic beer is becoming a trend among consumers, and therefore, when when penetrating into Vietnam market, Tuborg Zero is very potential. So, what about the Vietnam market? For the penetration strategy, Tuborg Zero should define itself as a high-quality, non-alcoholic beer which supply nutrition benefits, 0% alcohol, and less calories than any other beers. Why? Because Vietnam has a higher GDP compared to other Southeast Asia countries, and more importantly, they are really care about health, and therefore they are willing to pay more and more for the premium product. So now follow me to get a quick look on what is happening out there. People spend most of their time drinking with friends or at the party. Although drinking with family can bring for them the feeling of happiest and the most comfortable, they still spend least of their time drinking with them. Why? We found that the main reason comes from family members cannot or do not want to drink alcohol. Now let's see how Tuborg Zero can solve the problem. We create the campaign for the purpose of enriching the Vietnamese drinking experience that drinking with family and enjoying a nice bottle of Tuborg Zero is no less interesting than drinking with friends or with colleagues or at the party. Following is a business objective. For the Lauching campaign, we expect about 50% of trial and about 11% of purchase intention. Besides, we want to increase in-home consumption and engage non-user. And finally, we want to make Tuborg Zero to become the top of mind of Vietnamese consumers in non-alcoholic beer category. So now, are you feeling curious about our campaign? Let my teammate Hang to show you more.
Okay, so who are we aiming at here? We are targeting at the teetotaler wannabes, those who actually want to decrease the alcoholic consumption, but hasn't found a way to do so. So who are they? Our targeted age group would be 28 to 35 years old, a little bit to the older side of the segment, with middle to high income, and they live in big cities with modern lifestyle. They are active, like to have fun, influenced by the drinking culture of Vietnam, and you know what? They don't really like to spend that much of time at home. Partying is more fun, staying at work is more, of a lifestyle. So, how are we going to approach them? First, let's have a glance at our 3C truth framework. First, our consumer are those who enjoy the taste of beer and also its smell. Basically, everything about beer is attractive to them. It's a catalyst to sharing stories as well, too. The category of zero alcohol beer itself is an alternative to alcoholic drinks with similar characteristics such as smell, taste, and also function. How about Tuborg Zero? How about our product? Well, it is actually zero, actually tasty, provide nutrition benefits. Now it's a drink for everyone. So next up is our insight. So, what do our consumers need?
Well, I frequently drink beers with my friends and colleagues. Drinking the same beverage is the catalyst for us to easily open our heart. However, I realized that I spend less time with my family. I want to be closer with my family, but those alcohol is not healthy for them. So I'm seeking for another beverage that tastes good like beer, but they healthier for my family, and they able to turn my drinking with the family into more than the real drinking.
To solve this, we must change their drinking perception, making them respond.
Oh, wow, I have to drink this with my family.
Okay, so how are we going to do this? Let's head to our big idea. Cheers to home. We want to encourage our target audience to basically spend more time with your family and just enjoy a nice bottle of Tuborg Zero together. This is our key visual for the campaign, featuring the Tuborg Zero cap and cheering and home signatures, which feature the slogan, "Go Tuborg and go home." So, when do you really drink Tuborg Zero? You can drink it anywhere, anytime, with anyone, but especially your family. On your picnic trip, when you're traveling with them, or even just at home enjoying a nice dinner. So how are we going to reach the audience, you may ask? Let's head to our marketing strategy.
So at this, the launching campaign will only focus on the awareness, interest, and consideration phase only. Let's first watch our TVC, which will be the main activity for this campaign. So our TVC focused on designing the moment of usage, the family gathering moment. So this the occasions that familiar among most Vietnamese people. So a new question arose that where to put our TVC in order to gain significant awareness level. So video discovery ads on YouTube is our first choice. This type ads will appear on your homepage, search results page, and ads-related videos page. And it covers every single corner of YouTube. With this type ads, visitors cannot avoid seeing these ads, which help Tuborg Zero in maximizing the brand awareness. So the second famous platform is probably TikTok. Our team will create the TikTok Family Dance Challenge, and this will be danced by a whole family together, not one person. And we want to generate happy family memories with Tuborg Zero and a warm atmosphere among this TikTok trend. So let's look at our TikTok demonstration dance move. So we believe that with a catchy jingles and an easy to follow dance move, the TikTok will become viral and yet can generate curiosity for people. So now let's come to one offline channel, the digital out-of-home marketing. This less popular today, but we'll make it more interesting. How? So we separate the screen like this with the meaning that the upper screen is for the taller person, the parents, and the lower screen is for their children. What matters is that we create the family gathering moment. And the son will ask his dad, "Daddy, Daddy, can we go to Vincom to play Tuborg Zero game together?" And after our next phase, we're hoping that customer will recall and recognize Tuborg Zero as the drink for family moment.
So after drawing the customer attention, we need to excite them in the interface. First, we run the Facebook ads focusing on the USP of Tuborg Zero. We will set the conversion as the main objective of the ad campaign to stimulate the website traffic from potential customer. So there's no doubt that the number of traffic and the click-through rates will decide the efficiency. Next, when customer considering, they starting to search about the product, it's time we put the display ads on the PR articles. On some PR articles like Kênh 14 or VN Express. We will use the signature image of family gatherings from TVC to associate Tuborg Zero with this moment of usage. In next stage, when people are considering that should they buy the products or not, we will use the PR article to persuade them to make the decision. Beside the objective content, SEO with the valuable keywords will be integrated to optimize the third rank. So moving to the KPI, our KPI apply the race model, and the KPI must cover the size of target audience, the high interaction and high conversion rate of them in a reasonable budget. We try to maintain a steady growth of the TVC video views and maintain the click-through rates at 1.8%. Now to sum up the digital marketing plan, once again, let's look at the customer digital journey. We make lots of efforts to vary the emotions of customer through their customer journey. We drive them through all the up and down of the journey of their experience with the products. First, they're attracted by the ads, and then they have the common concern about the negative impacts of beer on health in general. And then we attract them by the affordable price, and they have, again, a deep concern about the beer's suitability for their family members, for the women and for the elders, and then we strengthen their trust by our PR articles. So in conclusion, Vietnam is proved to be the prospective market for Tuborg Zero, and our target audience is the teetotaler wannabes. And in the campaign, Cheers to Home, we don't sell beers, we sell the family values. And with the feasible digital marketing plan, we believe that we will succeed in opening the door for Tuborg Zero to enter Vietnamese market. So this is our reference list. Thank you, and cheers to home.
Thank you, Team Sea Lion. And I would like to invite Mr. Eamon Aboucher to give the Team Sea Lion some questions.
Sea Lions, thank you. That was an excellent presentation. I loved the content. I loved your viral video. I loved your little beautiful house drama here, the act. I loved you quickly turning into a boy. That was amazing. I've never seen anything like that in my life. Thank you. And you did it tirelessly. You put the mustache. That was amazing. Wow. Like we were not here. Now, my question comes from an academic point of view. So if you don't understand my question, please ask me. I will explain it again. In your research, can you share with us other non-alcoholic beer brands that you have researched? What have you learned that have been successful, and what have you learned that are weaknesses, especially in markets that are very similar to Vietnam?
So thank you for your questions. Yeah, I have understand the question. So we have researched mostly about Heineken 0.0%, and with their campaign, they are targeting on every occasions of use, which the campaign name Now You Can. You can drink when you drive, you can drink when you are at the gym. So, but we don't want that. We think that campaign it's not a success due to the variety of occasions of use, and customers don't know which occasions to use. So we target on a niche market with which it's family gathering moment, the one that not many beers dare to target to. So it's our niche market family gathering moment.
Hello? I know we have only 5 minutes for comments and questions, so I would try to be very fast. I just want to say that I'm really impressed by your creativity. It was really great. And I enjoyed too your movies and your small scene here you acted. It was great. I really loved it. One thing also which I really like is the consistency. Exactly what you said just before. You chose your direction and then you could see it through everything you do. And this is great. This is exactly how it should be. So what I'm telling to my guys in my office many times, sometimes the strategy is not perfect. Actually, always is not perfect, because if we knew 100%, then all the brands would be winning all the time, but it's not the case. So the strategy might not be even great. But then even not great strategy really gains a lot in very consistent execution. And that's what you presented. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
I don't have any questions because you guys have explicitly show us the direction that you want to go. It is a very daring decisions for that niche market. But I have to admit that I see myself in your presentations. I really want to go back to my home and have a drink with my family. I feel very touched with that message.
Thank you very much.
Just one last thing I have here, that because maybe I am the only judges understand Vietnamese tagline. I have to admit that they have a very good choice of Vietnamese tagline. Về nhà cũng ly. It's much better than cùng nhà. I think it should be về nhà cũng ly. It's much better than cả nhà cũng ly. Okay.
Okay. First, at the last round, at the premier round, we chose the slogan that "Về nhà cũng ly," and then we think that the beer is when the people drink on mist, and when we change into cả nhà cũng ly, we hope that people can drink it not only at their home but also at other occasions like picnic or traveling together. And home is here is not the house anymore. It is the family and it members family, the beloved Iran. Yeah, that we choose to change the về nhà cũng ly into cả nhà cũng ly. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, the judges, and thank you to the extravaganza presentation and metaphors of sea lions. Thank you to the judges again, and thank you to Team Sea Lions again. What a good presentation that was, huh? Will the next team be able to do better? Will they? Presenting the dynamic duo of Phạm Vũ Đức Anh and Đình Vũ Việt Đức, Team Red Hearts from RMIT University.
Và liệu đội tiếp theo có thể làm tốt hơn không? Hãy cùng chào mừng lên sân khấu bộ đôi hoàn hảo Phạm Vũ Đức Anh và Đình Vũ Việt Đức, đội thi Red Hearts đến từ Đại học RMIT.
Good morning, everyone. We are Đức Anh and Việt Đức from RMIT University and National Economic University. So we are very excited today to be here to share our digital launching campaign for Tuborg Zero. In the first round, we have already proposed a market analysis, a design for Tuborg Zero, and a big idea for the digital launching campaign. Today, we'll first give you a brief glance about how we come up with the big idea itself, and the campaign framework. We'll then give you a detailed execution about each phase and the KPI for the whole campaign. So Đức, can you continue our presentation?
Yeah, firstly, I have a question for everyone here. What will you do in the party? Dancing, singing, challenging, tutorial challenge, or debunk challenge? But we absolutely also drink in this party. And however, how long do you play in the party? 30 minutes, 10 minutes, or only 5 minutes? Many challenges, many games, many activities. So why you stop it? The problem and also the topic I find out when I research is the fun has only started. Why you have to end it up? You want to immerse yourself in the party. You want to play with your party mates, but why you have to stop it? And now we have Tuborg 0. Tuborg 0 with Tuborg 0 with 0 alcohol percent. We completely taste a beer. You and your party mate can enjoy the party longer, as long as possible. More fun, have fun, and more fun without hesitation, without red flash, without drunk soon, and without hangover is next morning. And playing hard or playing smart, you can choose both of them. And you can play the whole party from the start to the end. Tuborg 0, open more fun. Uống dài sức, vui hết mức. And we all know Tuborg 0 is the new party made in Vietnam and which has never appeared in Vietnamese market. So it's a launching campaign. And it also requires more creative approach, more creative activities, and more creative contents. And now we not let everyone here wait any longer. And this is a launching campaign for Tuborg 0 in Vietnam. There are 3 phases and 3 key hooks. It is phase 1, trigger with social discussion between team play hard and team play smart. Phase 2, launch with launching activity, don't say Jason. Phase 3, amplify with Tuborg 0, so open more fun. And the phase 1 is, in the phase 1, we have 5 activities, 1 key activity and 4 supportive activities. And before coming up with the idea of social discussion, we recognize 4 factors of making social discussion successful. First, they are topic, influential, creative, and multi-channels. So start with the topic and also the question in the topic is how you play in the party. Are you a member of team play hard or are you a member of team play smart? Team play hard, team chơi hết mình. Team chơi hết mình, who's a drunkard, enjoy the party all day, all night, and it want to get the impact of alcohol. Although they know about the negative side of alcohol. Team play smart, who's a drinker who want to enjoy the party with the conscious, and they want to play with their friends. We want to play with their friends and limit the negative impact of alcohol on their health and their body. And who you are and with your choice, team play hard or team play smart. And to explain how social discussion work, we have social discussion journey. First thing first, team play hard will kick off the party topic and the following opinion from the team play smart. And thirdly, we have 3 creative contests on other channels. Fun facts of party, demic, fun level by alcohol level. And the last one, we have PR activity to recap the social discussion and teasing about Tuborg 0. And now we have 2 demo posts from 2 KOL with 2 respective. Subin Hoàng Sơn representative team play hard, and Tuborg represent team play smart. And we use the hashtag below the caption to easily estimate the effectiveness of the campaign. And to say about the other activities, we have firstly fun facts of party. We will use 4 hot fan page and 4 hot fan page and 4 topics respectively. Is name and fame on BeatVN, party Marie on Hóng Hớt Showbiz, review drink on Thế Anh 28 Entertainment, and what makes the party on kênh 14VN. And here's an example. Comment your name and your fame is a party. I'm Nga and I'm always smile ha 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 when I'm drunk. And another, we have Partydemic on 2.0 social page and hot fan page. Partydemic thuật ngữ dân chơi. There are three topics on there about drunk status, theory type, and action is a party. And here's the example. Party animal don't speak animal kind language. Another, we have to push the information about the product, but also interesting, like fun level by alcohol level. Each alcohol percent has a massive behind for you. And another, in addition, we have a countdown clock for welcoming a new party mate. And to support the website, we have 3 contents like on 2.0 fan page and hot fan page and KOL and influencers. Here is the example. Có cung mài sắc, có ngày party, con hơn cha là nhà có party on Hammer Showbiz. And we use the link website on there. Another, the last activity, we will have PR activity to recap the social discussion and teasing about 2.0, like a new party mate is coming up on March 3rd, 20 and 21. Is this what for Vietnamese youngsters are waiting for? And all things I present is activity we propose in phase 1. And now to be continued, I will present about the next phases.
Thank you, Đức. So the social discussion in the first phase has set a foundation and draw adequate media attention for Tuborg 0 to launch in the second phase, which consists of 5 main activities. So first, we want to show you the idea we want to for the Tuborg 0 launching TVC. Please take a look. Are you one of the alcohol rush? Get drunk fast. Or you hangover in the morning. Say yes. Thank you. So our TVC named Don't Say Yesin. Do you know what yesin mean? Yesin mean no, but a no with regret. A no that they actually want to say yes. Our TVC shows the stories of 3 drinkers who have dilemma with beer. They would love to say yes to beer, but they know the effect of alcohol on them, so they have to say yesn't. In the next, we also, but Tuborg 0 is here to solve the issues and let them have long night and have more fun. We also put the pyramid challenge in the end of the TVC, which I will talk about later. This TVC will be aired on television and YouTube because TVC is still considered as one of the most effective tactics to let consumers learn about new product launch. Move on to the next activities. People are spend more time on mobile screen, but our attention span are shrinking to only 8 seconds. So Pocket TVC is born to convey a short key message in only 6 seconds. And Pocket TVC is also designed for mobile screen. So we want to launch them on YouTube and Facebook. I have talked about the pyramid challenge. So if you don't know, hashtag challenge has been one of the TikTok culture, and most of them are dance challenge. But we want to challenge something different. We will kickstart this activity with Subin Hoàng Sơn, and he will stack empty beer bottles of Tuborg 0 in a pyramid and challenge other TikTok users to stack higher pyramid than him. So why be a pyramid? Because it is not easy to build a pyramid bottle without conscious, but Subin can still do it because he drink Tuborg 0. Let him stay conscious no matter how much he drink. This is the demo content of the website for Tuborg 0 in launching phase. It should have the product introduction, nutrition value, and some frequently asked questions. We know that this information is not have much impact in terms of information, but we still want to put it here because the website is one of the most important channel in this digital campaign. And last but not least, in this phase, we want to bring AR interaction into 2.0 because AR experience can foster strong emotional connection with consumers. So first, we will set up AR feature on the 2.0 logo. Then customer can access the AR scanner on the website. They can unlock AR imagery and unlock the ticket code for the 2.0 show in these activities. So this activity will trigger young people to try the 2.0. So continue on the phase 3, which the main objective is to amplify the establishment of 2.0. Let me talk to you about the custom Instagram, the new growing social trend among young people. Imagine Cho Bui choose the 2.0 filter, asking her how much party spirit in you, and it gives random question, random answers such as 0 alcohol, 100% hot clubber, or other answers such as 0% hangover, 100% fun and stop. So we want to turn this filter into a trend via KOLs when they are ready for a party. And this way, when young audience use this filter, they are also spreading about our brand. Following the open more fun message, we want to give customer extra fun that they are not expected with some interactive games on website, such as the beer runner, the Flappy Beer, and beer Tetris. And the two above activities are actually used to support the main key hook of this phase 2.0 show, Open More Fun, an online launching show with 360 stage with 4-star LED screen and AR technology, attended by 10 famous stars and artists. This show will be aired on the 2.0 website, and it's expected to draw huge media attention because our artists are highly famous. So how artists will interact in this show? There will be artists from 3 music mainstream genre, dance, pop, and rap, and they will use 2.0 before, during, and after performance to show that the product without alcohol will not affect their professional stage, but still give them the fresh feeling of beer, give them more fun. At normal concert, artists will only perform music, but at 2.0 show, artists bring more fun with quiz games, team challenges, and fan interactions. So what about watchers, how they interact with the show? So normally, watchers will only expect to enjoy music and feel the beat at the concert, but in 2.0 show, more fun happen. They can answer and play games with artists, they can choose what artist will do, and they can have live chat with other audience and artists. So for those who cannot watch the live stream, they can still enjoy the 2.0 show with our recap strategies. On YouTube, all performances and game show moments will be uploaded, and on top new channels, we will have PR recap articles. So by this way, the awareness of 2.0 will be greatly increased as fans of performing artists will replay and share this message, and they are highly famous. This is the KPI for the whole campaign. And that is the
I would
end
love
of
to
our
let you finish, but
presentation.
time is up.
Now go grab Tuborg Green.
Red Heart, please stop. Please stop. All right.
And open more fun.
Okay, open more fun. Sorry, guys, but the time is up. Each team will get 15 minutes. All right, I'm sorry. I would like to invite Mr. Andre to give out some question for the Red Heart team. You have to open and wait for 5 seconds.
Yes.
All right.
All right. Thank you very much. Great inspirational presentation. Thank you very much. I found it really amazing, creative, inspirational. So good job. Thank you very much for that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Of course, you know, the thoughts which we have is they are a little bit, you know, all over the place because it's definitely difficult to comment in, you know, such a short time. But I would say that I really loved it, and what I liked is that you started with a clear view what the brand should be and in which direction you go, and then very, very consistently you basically put it in every single part of your communication or execution, whatever you do. And that is, as I mentioned before, for us, for marketeers, is very important because you know, if you talk about too many things, then the brand doesn't stand for anything. And for you, it's very clear what it is,
You found the insight, you expressed it in the strategy, and then you expressed it in the execution. And I really find it very consistent, including also packaging, which I believe is actually something very nice you've done. It's very simple, but on the other hand, it's different, and it's, you know, different colors shows probably, you know, the enjoyment of many more things when you drink alcohol-free beer versus you get drunk with the regular beer. I also like actually how you approach the, I think it's a slogan what you suggest, which is open, more fun, because it's very close to what the slogan of the brand is, but it's showing very clearly your strategy. So I think it's really very nice device and very nice job you've done on this one. What I really also like is that you try to make the beer part of the group of the friends. When you were saying is the new party mate, I think you were talking about the beer, right? That is coming, right? So that is really very nice device and very nice way of making the product or the brand the part of the life or you know, whatever consumers are doing. I also like this comparison with 5% versus something like, you know, 60-70% of getting life and 0% to get 100% of life. This is very good. What I would say, like, what would be challenge for you if you ever, I mean, if whoever does this direction, the challenge would be that it's clearly based on very negative insights, right? So it's really clearly based on, like, if you drink alcohol, you really sometimes cannot enjoy your life to the fullest. And always when we marketeers, when we do our job, it's, you know, if it's good, it's no problem to base it on something which is negative, but how to translate it in a very positive message then, and just focus much more on the positive rather than negative. Because even if you look at the movie, like 70% of your movie was about getting drunk, right? I saw the clips from Hangover, yeah, and some other stuff. And this is okay. It's just, you know, at the end of the day, we cannot scare the consumers too much. And we probably should focus more on showing, like, benefits rather than negatives of what you do in your real life. But generally, I really like it very much. Very consistent, very creative, also inspiring for me. I like this "yesn't," right? I don't know if you invented that or you got it from somewhere, but that's something which really intrigued me, right? What the hell is this "yesn't," right? And I think it's very creative. Good job, guys. Really good job. Yeah.
Thank you.
I think that when I first, listened to your presentations, some very dirty jokes happened to my mind when I hear some of the slogans. Vui uống dai sức, vui hết mức. Okay, I think about something like direct or something, but still, I think a lot of guys in the room think about that one. But still, you make it to be stand in the beer industry, which is a very good one. And I think that you have very good use of creativities on social media contents, the use of Jason and the use of the other, party demic, right? I think that all of the rooms share the same feelings with me, that you use a very good one in creative social media contents. And you also have a new approach into engage the fans with the online events. It's a very challenging task for even the agency like us, with the followers control the life of the famous idols, right? So I think that it's very good presentations, and so, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Team Red Hearts, for their presentation. That was some quality work from all the teams so far. So, now two questions remains. Who will the other teams do better? And who will be crowned the winner of this Battle Royale? All will be answered right now.
Cảm ơn đội Red Hearts cùng phần thi của mình. Vừa rồi quả là những phần thi trình bày ấn tượng đến từ 3 trên 5 đội thi của chúng ta. Liệu các đội liệu ai sẽ là được giải chiến thắng trong cuộc đua Battle Royale? Tất cả sẽ được giải đáp sau ngay bây giờ ạ.
The next team to present is a joint operation from Foreign Trade University and British University, Vietnam. The team of Trần Vũ Hạnh Dung, Lê Thu Hà, Lê Gia Hân, and Nguyễn Thị Phương Nhi, Team Cutler.
Chào mừng quý vị. Đội tiếp theo là sự kết hợp giữa Đại học Ngoại thương và BUV. Xin mời lên sân khấu Trần Vũ Hạnh Dung, Lê Thu Hà, Lê Gia Hân và Nguyễn Thị Phương Nhi, đội Cutler.
Hi everyone. Oh my God, so crowded. I'm a bit nervous now, so if I have any mistakes, just please forgive me. Well, I know you just listened for the 3 amazing presentation already, but let's be ready. Take a deep breath, maybe take a drink, and get ready because our journey is gonna start now. Okay, so Philip Kohler has a really famous quotation. It's no longer satisfy your customer, you must delight them. This quotation really inspires, so we decided to choose Kohler as our team's name. And coming to this competition, we want to show everyone our enthusiasm, also our efforts to creating an excellent campaign. So today we will have a small overview about what we have done in round 1, which are target market, marketing plans, and why we chose digital marketing as our core strategy. Next, we move to the big idea. We will specify our digital marketing campaign and its KPI. Final is the conclusion. So what did we have from round 1? After analyze different aspects like STP analysis and like SWOT, we decide to target the group of people who are young or the people who think they're still young and they want the high quality of beer but in expensive price. So we propose the 4 Ps for the product. Tuborg Zero is a non-alcoholic drink with fruity flavor, which is not the same as any products of Tuborg before, so we want to bring it a brand new packaging. The light blue bottle, which is like so the fresh of the product, and as well as the dynamic of the youth, together with the state-of-the-art design label. We use competitive pricing for Tuborg because it has already have a few competitors in the market. Besides focusing on main sales channel like supermarket, restaurant, clubs, bars, we also approach other segments like traditional on-trade and traditional off-trade. Last but absolutely not the least, we have 2 promotion strategies for trade and for customer. For trade promotion, we have the quantity discount and the push money for the retailer so our product can appear on the sale as many as possible. For the customer promotion, besides the sale promotion, sponsorship, or like advertising, we focus on digital marketing campaigns. So are you wondering why we chose digital marketing? To try everything we're doing today? The reason is the growth in the number of internet users in Vietnam. Surprisingly, the number of Facebook users in Vietnam in 2020 reached 68.2 million, and our target customer is the largest group with 23 million. So come to the big idea, we have used the truth tension motivation model. So we come up with the insight. In every type of life, also have the limit that prevent the youth from fully enjoying their life, which can be stopped by the results of alcohol consumption, like safety issue, appearance problem, and so on, which refers them to the bowels. But Tuborg Zero, nothing can stop you. We have the big idea for the whole campaign is no bow. So let's go to detail of the campaign.
So our digital marketing campaign can be divided into 3 phases: teasing, launching, and spreading. For the teasing, we aim at gaining consumer awareness about the limits of drinking alcohols, and the key hook will be an event on Facebook held by Tuborg called Enjoyable Drinking, No Bounce. And there are 2 stages. The first one will be an online discussion on Facebook, and which we aim at gaining consumer attention on the limits of drinking alcohol.
And the second one will be an online talk show with KOL, including Trấn Thành, Bin Z, Độ Mi Si, Châu Bùi, and Miss T, who have huge influence on social network, according to Buzz Metric, and to deliver the message that Tuborg Zeros is a product for both gender. Additionally, we will use some supporting tactics, such as public relation, social network, and online ads, as mentioned here, to expand the awareness and the influence of our event, thus creating the foundation for the second phase of launching the new product. So in this phase, Tuborg Zero will be launched officially, and we aim at getting consumer first trial and create a product awareness. So the key hook will be a 2 to 3 minutes viral video, and we want to deliver the message that Tuborg Zero is a solution for some hydrants around the main character's youth, which are related to drinking alcohol issues. So about the detailed content, our viral video will be a series of 3 short humorous stories about the way that Tuborg Zero support main character to overcome the limits that the bounds that limits them from fully enjoying their time. So as we have mentioned in phase 1, we have 3 bounds, and they are the bound of drunk driving, the appearance bound, and the bound of sharing fun. And for example, I would like to show a short video, and this is just a small part of our viral one. Well, shot an amazing video, right? And back to our presentation. And this video shows our final bounce, which is sharing fun. So about the detailed content of this video, as you can see at the beginning, this group ordered normal beer. However, not everyone can drink alcohol. Therefore, there were 2 people, including 1 boy and 1 girl, had to drink juice. And this partly shows the split among this group and show the bounds of sharing fun. And at the end of the main character imagination, there was a fight that happened due to the negative influence of alcohol. And back to the reality, when they both start with a cheering scent. However, the opposite is when they used Tuborg Zero, there was a happy ending which had no isolation. They can share the same drink and they can fully enjoy the fun without worrying about the potential brought due to the drunkenness. And about the message, Tuborg Zero is a product for both gender. And with Tuborg Zero, there is no isolation and we can fully enjoy the fun. And besides, we will also use supporting tactics to support our event. And we will use public relation on online newspaper. And our KOLs will also share their perspective and experience using this product to push the first trial of their fans. And we will also use online ads because the social networks are widespread with young people in Vietnam. And last but not least, for the search engine marketing, some keywords that have high keyword resource can be used will be beer không cồn, which means non-alcoholic beer, beer không cồn Tuborg, and so on.
Okay, so in the first and second phase, our objective is to gain first awareness as well as first trial. And in this third phase, we want to emphasize on the customer interest. From that, we can gain more trial rate as well as increase our sales. So how can we do that? I believe that for many of you here, you have heard about the 2 very famous TV shows such as King of Rap or Rap Viet, right? Yes, rap is currently one of the hottest trends that attract not only the youth, but also people from all the ages. And about idea, I know that Tuborg is a very dynamic brand and it's often appear with the festival music image. And our idea is to combine Tuborg and rap into one. It is a rap contest. We choose Signative, Ling, and Hilde to be our main KOL in this event. The reason is because they are very, very attractive rapper to the youth recently. In detail, there will be 2 rounds. The first round will be an online duet challenge in which our KOLs will write a short rap sample and leave the rest for the contestant to finish. And the theme of the round 1 will be about irresponsible drinking, which I believe is a very interesting topic that can probably go viral. And going into round 2, the winner of round 1 will have a chance to collaborate with our KOLs and make new video about the topic No Bounds, which is also the key message that we want to send in our whole campaign. The final winner will have a chance to make an MV, which is fully sponsored by Tuborg. And this MV can also be used as a tactic for marketing in the future. So now, let's talk about some supporting tactics that can help our campaign to be more successful. First of all, we will use PR. PR activity can be done through online articles such as Kênh 14 or through fan page for the youth such as BeatVN. And we also use social KOL settings as well. Online advertising can also be used as a very helpful tactic. We can run ads through online Facebook channels, and we can also display ads in websites that the youth often visit. So that's the end of the phase 3. Let's quick summarize it.
Okay, so to summarize our reason, I would like to divide the plan into 3 phases. And following to the model in the slide, I allocate 1 week for the first phase, with the objective to raise awareness of target audience, and the second phase to gain the first trial 2 weeks, and the third phase 3 weeks. And the main objective of this phase is to boost the trial conversion rate. And now, because the time is limited, so I would like to spend the last minute of our presentation talking about KPIs. And in this part, I would like to divide the channel into 3 main groups: own, earn, and best. And you can see in the own channel, in own 3 phase, I use Facebook page, right? And in the second phase, starting to appear the website and the YouTube, because the key hook of this phase is TVC. And the third one appears the landing page for the rap contest. Moving to the best channel, you can see that I invest the most in the second phase, and I plan to allocate the budget with the percentage of 30, 40, and 30% respectively for all 3 phases. Yes, and to the last is the earn base. After funding for the page channel, I expect to gain the interaction on the Facebook page. And now, based on the objective, I will propose the most suitable metric to keep track the KPIs. In the first phase, the objective is to raise awareness, right? So I need to approach as much as target audience as possible. So the metric in the slide to track how broad awareness is at this time. And the second one, I want to know the target customer interest at this time. So I use the metric in the board. The last one, the third, I use the metric to know the engagement of the customer. And besides the objective, the reason why I chose this metric is because the time is very important. In the short time, only from 1 to 3 weeks, I want to have the most realistic KPI that are very effective in the practice. And now in conclusion, to have such a campaign, we had to research a lot. And besides planning for 3 phases, I also had to choose the most suitable tactic to support for the key hook. And the next step of our group is to design a detailed timeline and follow it. And this is the end of our presentation, and thank you for listening.
Thank you, Team Kotler, for their presentation. I would like to invite Mr. Amin Aboucher to give out some questions for Team Kotler. Thank you.
Congratulations, well done. Was an excellent presentation. I thought your explanation about the whole concept right from the beginning was very clear, was very detailed, excellent. And also your viral video got my attention. Even
thank you
though
very
nobody spoke, it was very powerful, very effective. Thank you. Now, my question comes from an academic, because I think from an academic, we need evidence. We can come up with many different strategies. We can come up with many different ideas. We can come up with many different concepts. But if I'm the director and you are bringing a proposal to me, I want to see evidence. So can you please share with me some evidence of either your marketing mix model, either your evidence on why you use this digital marketing strategy? Can you share some evidence with me to show why this particular beer, non-alcoholic, will actually be effective or work in the Vietnam market? Can you please share some evidence?
Okay, thank you for your question. As you asked me, like you want to know about why we chose digital marketing as our core strategy, and will Tuborg Zero will be promoted more and reach the brand awareness by using the digital campaign market, right? Yes, thank you. I will answer that. Like as I said before in my presentation, the number of internet users in Vietnam is increasingly. So, and besides, the social network is an important part of it. So we use the Facebook as our main platform to like deliver our our spirit, our information. And Tuborg, I believe that will success because our target market is the young person who use social networks a lot. Me as a young person, I wake up with the phone on my hand and using Facebook right after I wake up. And then back from home after a long day at school, I use Facebook too. So I think our strategy will really success to reach the brand awareness to our target group of customer. It's a young person from 20 to 35 years old. Thank you.
Yes, it's working. Thank you very much. Very good presentation, very good structure. I actually want to say that it was structured very well from the beginning till the end. Also, I think very well use of KPIs. Of course, you don't set the final KPIs, but the way you presented it is really amazing. We have to always think about KPIs, because if you don't know how you want to measure, then you don't know how you can improve in the future. So that was very well done. Very brave choice of the team name, Kotler. Yeah? For me, it's always like about a big book which I had to read when I was studying.
Yes.
But just after that, you proved that it's not about that you translated into creativity, into the slogan, which is very good, into the viral movie, which definitely would go viral if you did it. But again, the same challenge as the previous team is like you've got the very, very true insight, right? That alcohol sometimes is causing not perfect, let's say, reactions. But then the challenge which I would give you for the future, if you were working in a similar case, is like how to translate it to more positive things rather than focusing on negatives, because negative things, whenever you and however you present it, they might stay connected to the brand. And this brand, especially, beer brands, alcohol, non-alcohol, it is supposed to be always about fun. It is supposed to be about social life, about enjoying it with friends. So this thing would have to be solved. But I think it's a great presentation. I really enjoyed it very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Once again, thank you, Team Kotler, for a captivating presentation. move to the right. Thank you. And we don't stop there. Last but certainly not least, the team of Đỗ Yến Nhi, Nguyễn Duy Hưng, Nguyễn Thanh Hà An, and Vũ Thăng Long, representing National Economic University. Let's give a round of applause for Team Cheers.
Cuối cùng nhưng cũng không kém phần quan trọng, đó chính là đội thi của Đỗ Yến Nhi, Nguyễn Duy Hưng, Nguyễn Thanh Hà An và Vũ Thăng Long, đại diện cho Trường Đại học Kinh tế Quốc dân. Hãy dành tặng cho Team Cheers một tràng pháo tay thật lớn.
Well, have you ever been in these situations before? I believe that most of you here, especially the young person, have experienced those situations once in your life. But before moving any further, I would love to share a little story of myself. So as you all can see right now, my hair is a mixture of pink and red. But back to 1 year ago, when I first dyed my hair, the color was blue. And to be precise, that was the most eye-catching and bright blue that you can imagine. Well, at that time, I did get a lot of compliments on my hair color from my friends. But what I got even more was this question. Did your parents let you dye your hair like this? And it turned out that most of my friends want to dye their hair once in their life, but they are hesitating. And hair color is just one of several things that young person hesitate when they decide to do or not to do. Some of my friends want to have piercing, some want to have a tattoo, some want to start the university again. But most of them are hesitating. And the hesitation of the young generation is what we will tackle today in our presentation. And we will introduce how Tuborg Zero can evolve in this social issue. But before moving any further, I would love to have a quick look at the Z generation. So, as a part of this generation, I could tell that we are different in many ways. But we all share some same experiences and characteristics. We are dreamy, but we are realistic. We want to have fun, but we also want to be the best at our work and study. We all live in a fast-changing era, and we are all exposed to a variety of opinions, beliefs, and lifestyle. And one of the most interesting things here is we, the Z generation, are redefining many familiar terms that are perceived very different from older generation.
So before moving any further, there is a very important definition that we need to understand here. So when I first read about the case study round one of Z marketers, I was very intrigued, but also very confused by the work active lifestyle. So I understand that Carlsberg wants to have an image of dynamic brand that support an active lifestyle. However, our generation defines these terms very differently than the way it's supposed to be. So normally, active lifestyle is something mostly related to physical activities. However, as Gen Z generation is a very diverse individual, the way they approach this active lifestyle is also very different. So in Gen Z perceptions, as we have conducted an in-depth interview, their perception on active lifestyle is something about independently and actively decide their own way of living. And I know that this is such a huge difference that we need to overcome. So after having understood the definitions, we will now be moving to insight identifications. This is a very important part, and because this will be the foundations for building our big idea. So As you can see on the screen, our insight consists of three main components. The first thing is truth. So as we were doing our proposal, we came across some very interesting facts. Is that more and more people are becoming more afraid of growing to an adult. So this is very easy to understand as they have to face with many other responsibilities and duty in their life. So because of that, everyone wants their youth to be as meaningful as possible. But the most important thing in here is that Gen Zs are all diverse and very dynamic individuals. So every one of them have a rebellious side, but also very private. Because when facing with many tensions, they just don't have the courage to show it out in public. And many times they always have a fear of being judged as corruptible for the thing they did, like, drinking alcohol drinks or piercing or just maybe get a tattoos. But I know that deeply inside, everyone has a very strong motivations to be freely experienced, freely express themselves, and most importantly, be a part of the game. So, as that being said, our insight can be shortly written into a sentence, is that it is almost impossible to be the well-behaved person and the rebellious me I want to be at the same time. So this is just like a very sincere letters of our generation being sent to the brand, and we are asking for a solution for our brand promise. Thank you.
We are determined to help Vietnamese Generation Z to find the balance in their life. Instead of leaning towards just one side, we can be the best of both, the proper righteous image of a nice, decent, and well-behaved youngster, and the lively, rebellious, and full of life partygoer. We inspire young to take a chance to boldly harmonize two distinctive lifestyles and create a true useful moment, just like how the product boldly combines the two distinctive styles, the fun, lively beer and the healthy, fruity drink, which seemingly has no connection whatsoever. And how important is Tuborg Zero in the life of Vietnamese Generation Z. Tuborg Zero functions as not only a reconciler to solve their inner conflict, but also a perfect combination and an alternative for alcoholic beer and fruity drink at the same time, coming with a variety of mouth-watering fruity flavor and nutrition. And as a member of this marketing campaign, we faithfully promise Vietnamese Generation Z that it's always possible for you to be the well-behaved youngster and the you want to be at the same time.
So that was our big idea for the campaign, but the real question is how are we going to execute them? So we're going to use a very traditional three-step tactics, which comprises of three distinctive phases: trigger, engage, and amplify. And I will further explain them in the following slideshows. So the first thing, just like the majority of any marketing campaigns, the first thing that our brand have to do is to intrigue and draw the attention of our target audience. So that leads us to the trigger phases, in which we will launch our key hook, which is our viral advertisement, and you have just seen it from the beginning of our presentation. Our main purpose in this phase is to raise awareness of Gen Z inner conflict and struggle by touching upon the everlasting question, how am I going to live my life? This will make the young questioning about their life choices, their experiences, and also about the things that they don't have the courage to do because of social norms. But the question is, how do we make this viral? We're gonna use supporting tactics like PR articles. By utilizing famous fan pages like Ngoa Confession, we will strike up debate among the young about the life choices they could make about their experiences, and this will make the target audience will draw the attention to our messages that we try to deliver. And the next big phase that we would like to discuss is engage. in which we want the target audience to truly experience our message. So this is when we will launch our key hook, which is called VCCA. So what is VCCA? VCCA stands for Vincom Center for Contemporary Arts. It's a non-profit art gallery with the goal to connect artists to the mass media. And what are we going to do with? And it has been a striking success as the number of visits from the young has increased dramatically recently. And what are we going to do with VCCA? After introducing the new theme, which revolves around Gen Z, we will display numerous of art pieces that depict the inner conflicts and the mind of the young. This is what we call from digital to traditional interaction. So the target audience can see the art pieces and may even interact with them themselves instead of just commenting and discussing on online platforms. Last but not least is the amplifying stage. In this stage, we will mainly focus on KOLs, which will be our main key hooks. The main reason we choose KOLs for this stage is because sometimes the most loyal advocates are very dormant and passive. Therefore, they need to be prompted by a query or negative advocates. Therefore, by using famous KOLs among the young like Giang Ơi, they will have post vlogs and videos about their experiences, their life choices, and their solutions to the problems that we have, that we delivering to the young. With Tuborg Zero is a perfect combination between the fruity flavor notes and the beer that people have always loved. And so we want Tuborg Zero to be the inspiration for the young to boldly live how they want to be, between the decent and appropriate person and the lively, living to the fullest party goer.
So, as a part of the Z generation, we understand our peers' struggle, and we hope that Tuborg Zero could be a companion, a friend to help the young overcome such struggle and become the best version of themselves. Tuborg Zero, by busy deciding,
let's have it all.
Thank you, Team Cheers, for the captivating presentation. So that is our final team for today. And I hope that all three judges can have some question for them, if that's okay.
Thank you guys. I think you have a very good presentation today, and I think that the tagline and the idea about let's have it all, it is something that very related to the young generations in Vietnam. But your choice is to based on the social issues, right? The hesitations of becoming the best version of yourself or to become the real you. I think that it's a tough challenge for you if you want to go with that directions. It is very good to draw the attention from the media and also from the young generation. It's a very good one, but it is have some challenging tasks for you, because if you tap into the social issues, it will be a very you will have a lot of arguments and opinions from all of the factors in the society, from the parents, from the teachers, and from everyone. So the first question is, how will you manage all the arguments in the discussion board? Okay. Second, I love the idea of bring the art gallery into the event. It will be a new kind of interactions between the brands and the users, because when you go to the VCCA and you see all the art, it triggers the deepest emotions from the viewers. However, the limitations of the VCCA is about the area of that locations. It cannot have a lot of people go inside at the same time, and then you have to have an exhibition for like 1 week or maybe more than that to draw a lot of people. So how can you keep the heat going on to draw the people to join the event in the art gallery? You know, otherwise, I really love the ideas. So 2 questions for you. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much.
So can we please have 30 seconds to discuss? Thank you so much. So I would like to answer your first questions referring the problem that our campaign is a little bit risky. But as you can see in the promise, our solution is like a balanced solution between two options. So this is very safety choice for our brand. So we didn't take any side in the argument. We just like in between and bring out a very safety solutions, a very balanced solutions. Okay, thank you.
And about the VCCA gallery, we will keep the heat by keep producing PR articles and videos. And the VCCA art gallery often lasts for a decent amount of time. And so the young will not just come at the same time. They will continuously go, and then they will maybe spread the image and introduce VCCA to other friends. And so the number of visitors will pretty much be remains and will not be decreased, and we will boost the VCA by keep posting the articles and KOLs. Thank you much.
All right, because time is running. Yeah, okay. All right, so thank you for your presentation. Was really very consistent, thought through, and I think you structured it really, really very well. You started with the movie, which really drew my attention, and it was really good, kind of, we call it manifesto moving about the brand. So professionally done. I really liked it very much. What I really loved in your presentation is that you focused a lot on getting the right insight, and I think you nailed it, basically. I really think it's amazing insight. Why it's amazing? Because I strongly believe, and I've seen it actually, this insight is running around the markets, especially in Asia, for different brands, and is making the brands growing very fast, because it's true. And it's also based on human truth, not really connected to the category or the brand. It is basically universal human truth about your generation. So somehow you know it, yeah, you nailed it, because it looks like you feel it. The other thing about the insight, which is really good, and it's always amazing to have it in this kind of insights, is the tension which is there, and it is attention. And the amazing stuff is always coming from the insights which have the tension. So, being honest, this is one of the most important marketing jobs we have to do, is to find the right insight, and I think you get it, right? Then again, you could go with the execution into many different directions, but I think you went into the right one, which was about more positive than negative. And again, I really find it interesting and intriguing, and I think it can really work in real life. And that was translated very clearly to the brand role and then to execution. So that is really very consistent. I really loved it. The only one thing which I would say would be in real life we would have to really figure out how to do is how to differentiate it from something which already is on the market, because I think that Tiger, for instance, is based on exactly the same insight, which is uncage yourself, right? But you did it in a very smooth way, because with your slogan, which is "Let's have it all," you are going in different executional direction. So I think it can work actually. So I like the presentation very much. Thank you for that. Right.
Thank you, team. Cheers. And that is our final presentation for today. I would like to send a thank you to all 5 amazing teams today's contest. You guys all did very well.
Xin cảm ơn 5 đội thi với những màn trình diễn xuất sắc của mình.
And now, as our judges are working together, deciding the winner of this contest, let's welcome to the stage our guest performers. But before that, I would like to remind you about the QR code voting system of our. As you can remember, as you checking in, you all each receive a QR code, and that QR code you can actually scan that code to vote for your favorite contestant. And remember, each code can be used only once, so try to vote smartly. And to all our viewers online, you can scan the code on the corner of the stream to vote as well. Thank you.
Như các bạn có nhớ thì trước khi cổng check-in vào, các bạn đã nhận được một bảng QR code. Và bây giờ QR code cổng QR code đã được mở, và mỗi một cái QR code sẽ được bình chọn cho một đội duy nhất, và các bạn nhớ là cẩn trọng cho việc chọn cho đội mà mình yêu thích nhất. Cổng QR code sẽ chỉ được giữ trong vòng 15 phút, nên là xin mời các bạn scan QR code và bình chọn cho đội mà mình muốn bình chọn.
And the Z Marketer final competition battle royale voting start now.
Và thời gian được tính từ bây giờ ạ.
We would like to invite to the stage our first performer for today's show. It's none other than the club with the most significant history and age as British University, Vietnam. Introducing to the stage Rhythm of BUV.
Màn trình diễn đầu tiên của chương trình ngày hôm nay đến từ câu lạc bộ có tuổi đời và bề dày lịch sử lâu nhất BUV. Xin mời lên sân khấu Rhythm of BUV.
Đưa em về chốn bao la nhấn phím đàn, du em về giữa muôn hoa trong giấc ngủ ngon, về nơi ngút ngàn giữ em về trong đời, mãi mãi hay chỉ là thoáng qua. Em đưa em đi cùng gió thu sang, tôi hững hờ miên man là ánh dương kia giữ ấm lòng tôi, dường như đã tàn phút giây đẹp trong đời. Em biết hay chỉ là thoáng qua, tôi mong giấc mơ là thật, sự thật đâu là giấc mơ. Tôi mong giấc mơ là thật, sự thật đâu là giấc mơ. Đưa em về chốn bao la nâng phím đàn, miên man là ánh dương kia giữ ấm lòng tôi. Sương dường như đã tàn, phút giây đẹp trong đời. Em biết tôi chỉ là thoáng qua. Tôi mong giấc mơ là thật, sự thật đâu là giấc mơ. Tôi mong giấc mơ là thật, sự thật đâu là giấc mơ. Về đây với tôi, giữ lại thêm chút thương. Về đây với tôi, đời mênh mông nhé em. Tôi mong giấc mơ là thật, sự thật đâu là giấc mơ. Em mong giấc mơ là thật, thật, sự thật đâu là giấc mơ. Xin cảm ơn ạ.
Thank you, Rhythm of BOV, for a soothing performance. And there's more. Coming up next on the stage of Z Marketer Battle Royale is an up and upcoming band. Please welcome Lust from Floral Peace.
Cảm ơn câu lạc bộ Rhythm of BOV với một màn trình diễn vô cùng du dương và dịu dàng. Đến với sân khấu của Z Marketer Battle Royale, tiếp theo sẽ là Lust, thành viên của Floral Peace.
Để dịch cái tên kia tôi đi. Ok, nữa. Một giây lại nữa. Ở đây đây. Chào mọi người ạ. Em là Lux, cái này là Bin sẽ đánh guitar lead cho bài hát tên là Trốn Tim của em ạ. Đây là team Floral Peace, em cảm ơn. Sau đây là Trốn Tim. 1, 2, 3, vào. Vội vàng tìm kiếm mái ấm trong đời, nhẹ nhàng mùi mẫn với ta không rời đi một ly, để thấy như ta được yêu. Ôi cảm giác con tim được phiêu, bùng cháy trên đôi bờ môi. Tôi gặp em khi xuân thì mà giờ tìm mãi thấy em đâu rồi. Một hồi mai biết chắc em không còn ngồi đợi tôi, chẳng trách sao em rời đi. Tình nghĩa hoen đôi bờ mi, ngụ ý từ anh ở đây. Em chạy trốn anh đi tìm 1, 2, 3, 4. Sao em cứ mãi cứ chồn chạy lời hát tôi dành cho em. Sao em cứ mãi cứ vô tình để tôi luôn đuổi theo sau đó tôi dừng đi. Ngừng chạy trốn khỏi tình yêu bin. Có thể vỗ tay không ạ? Chỉ vì một thoáng thấy em trong đời, chỉ một nước mắt không rời đi một ly, để thấy như ta được yêu. Chẳng khẽ lên đôi bàn tay, chẳng trách sao tôi lại say. Tôi gặp em ở đây rồi mà giờ tìm mãi thấy em đâu rồi. Một hồi mai biết chắc em không còn ngồi đợi tôi. Chẳng trách sao em rời đi, tình nghĩa hoen đôi bờ mi. Ngụ ý thôi anh ở đây, em chạy trốn anh đi tìm 5, 6, 7, 8. Sao em cứ mãi cứ trốn chạy lời hát tôi dành cho em. Sao em cứ mãi cứ vô tình để tôi luôn đuổi theo sau nó tôi dừng đi. Ngừng chạy trốn khỏi tình yêu. No, yeah. Nếu con lỡ chót gieo tương tư cho tôi thì đừng từ chối. Phút năm đôi xin em hãy có trách nhiệm với tôi. Đừng vội vàng bỏ đi em ơi, dừng lại thôi hay lại đây ôm chặt tôi. Còn chân chờ yêu chi em ơi. Đừng chạy trốn khỏi tình yêu. Em cảm ơn ạ.
Thank you, Lus, and thank you, Floral Peace.
Xin trân trọng cảm ơn Les.
Our final performers on today's show, with over 12,000 subscribers and nearly 3 million views on YouTube. Please give it up for BUV Dance Club.
Và màn trình diễn cuối cùng của chúng ta trong chương trình ngày hôm nay, họ đã có 12.000 lượt đăng ký cùng với gần 3 triệu lượt xem trên YouTube. Xin giới thiệu BUV Dance Club.
Come and take what on bitch, all up in it, make it lit like some bitches you can like, so you down my hand, doing it, vagina savage, doing it, vagina savage. So pretty, 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 pretty savage. So pretty, 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 pretty.
What a performance, right? All right, thank you to BUV Dance Club for their amazing performance. I was blown away. Yeah, I really was. I'm even trembling right now, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, the results are in. Let's see who will be the winner of Z Marketer Battle Royale.
Vâng, và chúng tôi đã có kết quả ở trong tay. Ai là người thắng cuộc đây ạ?
Okay, let's give it up for, if you are a fan of Team Commando, please give me a round of applause for Team Commando. Where are you, Commando friend?
Commando đâu ạ?
Sea Lions, where are you at? Red Hearts! A bit softer, but it's alright. Cutler! Finally, cheers! Alright. I would like to invite to the stage all three of our judges to come to the stage and announce our winner of this contest.
Chúng tôi xin trân trọng kính mời cả ba vị ban giám khảo lên có đôi lời chia sẻ. Xin trân trọng kính mời ạ.
I think that they like us to see, to share some of our opinions toward the competitions.
Okay. Generally about competition? Okay, so general like view on the competition. I think it was very tough for us to judge because all teams were very well prepared, the presentations were thought through, they were great presentation. I have to tell you that from my experience, basically what I've seen is not very different to what professional agencies are bringing us for pitch when they basically want to work with us. So great job for all teams. I think they really deserve a loud applause for that. So congratulations to all the teams. Of course, at the end of the day, we and you, as I heard, we had to judge it somehow. And as I said, I believe that the scores will be very, very close because it was very well done. So just that's what I wanted to say from my perspective, right?
Okay, I'm going to give a view from, agency side. Okay, so I have to say that BUV students did a very good job hosting these kind of events, and all of the contestants a very good one. I was impressed by some of the presentations, and I think to myself that maybe these guys can work for the agencies, even though they are just only students. I think that some of the presentation here has reached the levels of the agencies. So I am very impressed by that. And I hope that there will be a chance, a career, career exchange programs, something like that, internships, for us as a market agency to get internship people coming from BUVs after these competitions. So thanks you for all your efforts put into this contest.
Yeah, I totally agree with Andreas. It's going to be a very tough one because all of the contestants. Can I please say this? In our opinion, and I speak for Andreas and Mr. Ko as well, is all of the contestants, you are all winners. Irrespective of whatever happens today, please, please keep that in mind. You are all winners. And please, can I share with you why I think you are all winners? Your level of professionalism was excellent. Your content in terms of all of the different aspects of your presentation was excellent. And also you touched on all the different aspects in the Vietnam market in terms of your strategy that you will use. Excellent. And you also answered the questions really well. And I love the fact that some of you provided concepts, meaning, insights into certain marketing concepts. So that shows your research is very thorough. So I was extremely impressed. Thank you. Now, I do know we are waiting for the results. Is that correct? Yeah, excellent. Do you know how long it would take? So we have a little bit of time. Do you know how long?
You can have as much. It should be a few minutes, but you can have as long as you want.
Cool, fantastic,
Okay.
fantastic. Now, can I please request Mr. Koi to share his insights and his in-depth knowledge on what he feels about the contestants' presentation from a knowledge perspective, and Mr. Andres from a real-world perspective as a vice president of the marketing department in Karlsruhe. Thank you.
So, speaking from the knowledge perspective, I think that both of the teams have demonstrated a very well knowledge about marketing field. They use a lot of models that we usually use this in the real world. They use the 3C model. They use the tensions and truth and motivations and things like that. So I think that what we have done in the real world have been introduced to this contest, and all of them have acquired the knowledge that they needed to be able to work in the near futures for both the client side and for the NC side.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
I mean, from my perspective, that is, I already mentioned that it is really, really very close, if not sometimes better than what we really get from some agencies in real life. So I think it was an amazing job which was done. I know that it took a lot of efforts, a lot of time, but I think it paid off because, as we mentioned, we are all you guys are all winners here. What was really appreciated was that definitely there was a deep research behind, and definitely you started with the right thing, which is setting up the strategy, coming from the consumer insight, then translating it into the purpose of the brand, then on the basis of that, getting to execution. This is exactly what the clients or the companies are doing. So, what I want to say is. Hello? Okay. So what I want to say that from our perspective, you guys are amazing, and you definitely will find amazing jobs in the future. So that is a good start. And what is important also for me that I can see the young people who are passionate about what they are doing. And sometimes it is more important than the knowledge itself. Sorry for saying that. Yeah. But sometimes, like for us, it's more important because, truly speaking, we all are having a higher education, or we are on the way to get it. So at the end of the day, there is a lot of candidates, a lot of people who get it. And there is a lot of people who've got amazing marks, and they are very good in very many subjects. But the truth is that what we are searching for is a very passionate people. And I think all contestants, they really showed the passion. And this is something which I think in the long term really pays back. Because at the end of the day, you will have to find the job which you love, which you are passionate about. Otherwise, I don't think you can get to the great results. And at the end of the day, also have a great satisfaction from what we are doing. So I think the passion is the most important, and I think you've got it. So thank you for that.
Excellent. Absolutely correct. I agree. The knowledge aspect was applied. The concepts of all the models and the theories was put in. And you're right. The passion was evident. I totally agree. Now, can I please say this? Your videos were so professional that when I watched your videos, I thought this could be a real marketing viral campaign video. It was extremely professional. Thank you. Thank you. All your videos was very professional. You guys can do this for a living in terms of the way you created those videos. And when I think about it, it's created by students. It makes me, wow, that's amazing. Well done. Well done. And also, can I please say this? I will never forget this word today. Yesn't. Hello? I have just learned something today. Today I learned yesn't is a yes with a oh my God. Did I just say yes? So, sorry. Whenever I'm with my friends or family, and when I want to say yes, and I go, oh my God, I'm going to use yesn't. So thank you for teaching me something today. Did you hear that word before?
Yeah. I said it.
Did you hear that word before?
I didn't hear this word before. That's why I asked the guys after presentation. Yeah, if it was invented by them or it's something that I missed because of my age and it's popular, but generally it's gonna stick with me for a long time. Yeah.
All my life. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your sharing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. No, you can return yours.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
From the look of my face, you can probably know that the MCs, we know the winners already. But you know, as a bonus, would you please look under your chairs if you can find a special stickers. That is our gift to you. Our gift from the Z Marketers organizer team to you for coming to our contest today.
Ở dưới ghế mỗi bạn sẽ có một cái sticker là phần quà của BUV thì những sticker này thay như những lời cảm ơn của ban tổ chức muốn gửi tặng tất cả các bạn.
If you find the stickers, you can contact us after the show to retrieve your prize. Thank you.
Nếu mà các bạn có thấy sticker ở dưới ghế thì các bạn có thể gặp lại ban tổ chức sau khi kết thúc chương trình. Xin cảm ơn.
And now, I would like to announce first. All right, it seems like everyone is still busy with their prizes. Let's just give it a minute. Congratulations to everyone who have found the stickers. We hope that our gifts to you will keep you happy and remember Z Marketers. Now I would like to announce our first prize.
Vâng, và sau đây chúng tôi xin được thông báo giải đầu tiên.
Our first prize is the fan favorite, which means that team get the most vote during the voting section, both online and offline.
Và đây chính là giải bình chọn, đội được bình chọn nhiều nhất cả trực tuyến và trực tiếp tại đây. Đó chính là
Please be noticed that this team is not the winner of this competition. This team is the fan favorite. Keep that in mind.
Các bạn lưu ý đây không phải là đội giành chiến thắng mà là đội đã có được lượt vote của fan nhiều nhất.
We would like to send our congratulations to.
Và chúng tôi muốn gửi lời chúc tới team.
Congratulations team Cutler for being the fan favorite.
Xin chúc mừng đội Cutler lên sân khấu để nhận giải ạ.
Congratulations to Team Cutler for winning the fan favorite prize.
Xin chúc mừng đội Cutler đã giành được chiến thắng đội được yêu thích nhất trong cuộc thi ngày hôm nay.
You guys received the most vote during our voting sessions.
Xin chúc mừng các bạn đã nhận được nhiều lượt vote nhất trong cuộc thi ngày hôm nay.
I would like to invite to the stage Mr. Do Sun Khoa to give the winner of our favorite team today.
Xin cảm ơn các bạn ạ.
Congratulations Team Color for being the fan favorite. You'll get plus 5 points into the final competition. Thank you. Once again, congratulations to Team Cutler. Now here to announce our third prize, Mr. Đỗ Xuân Khoa.
Và sau đây chúng tôi xin phép được nhường sân khấu cho ban giám khảo anh Đỗ Xuân Khoa lên thông báo về kết quả thi trong ngày hôm nay. Xin trân trọng kính mời anh.
Okay, so this is a very tough competitions. All the scores of the contestants are very, very close, and I'm very happy to announce that the team that win the creative prize, that is Color. You won it. You won the creative prize. Yes, please on stage.
Alo, alo.
We have two prizes
Một lần nữa
there,
xin
right?
kính mời team Cutler quay trở lại sân khấu.
Congratulations.
Vâng, và các bạn hãy cho một tràng pháo tay thật lớn để một lần nữa chúc mừng team Corner.
Once again, congratulations to Team Cutler for winning the Creative Prize.
Thank you very much. You can have a seat
Thank
now.
you very much, Team Cutler.
And the other prize, the dynamic prize, would be given to the team Commando.
Congratulations for Commando on winning the Dynamic Prize.
Now, I'm honored to present the second runner-up prize. And the winner for the second runner-up prize is thank you, is Team Cheers. Team Cheers, congratulations, well done, well done, well done. Are you all ready to see what you won?
Xin
Are
chúc
you
mừng
ready?
đội Cheers.
Can we show the...
Xin chúc mừng đội Cheers đã giành giải 3 cuộc thi ngày hôm nay. Một lần nữa, chúc mừng Team Cheers đã giành giải 3 cuộc thi Z Marketer 2020.
Thank you, well done, well done, well done. Thank you, well done.
Once again, congratulations. Now there are 2 teams left. Can anyone tell me who are the 2 teams that's left? Who? Sea Lion and? I would like to invite both the team to the stage. Welcome to the stage, Team Sea Lion. Welcome to the stage, Team Red Hearts.
Sau đây chúng tôi xin mời cả hai đội lên sân khấu ạ.
Should be like drums.
I would like to invite to the stage Mr. Andre to present the team with their prizes, with their unknown prizes.
Okay, we come to this moment. There are only 2 teams left, as you see, and only one winner. And the winner of the competition is the best team, of course, is team which won is Sea Lions. Congratulations. And the prize, of course, this is the winning prize, so congratulations. Congratulations to the second team.
Congratulations for Team Sea Lion for winning Z Marker Battle Royale 2020, and also congrats Red Heart for being the runner-up.
Một lần nữa chúng ta hãy dành một tràng pháo tay thật lớn để chúc mừng cho cả hai đội trong phần thi ngày hôm nay ạ. Một lần nữa chúng ta hãy dành một tràng pháo tay thật lớn để chúc mừng hai đội của chúng ta. Sau đây chúng tôi xin mời tất cả các đội thi trong ngày hôm nay chúng ta cùng lên sân khấu để chụp một kiểu ảnh làm kỷ niệm ạ. Xin trân trọng kính mời. Sau đây chúng tôi xin trân trọng kính mời cả 5 đội thi chúng ta cùng lên sân khấu để chụp ảnh lưu niệm. Xin trân trọng kính mời.
Please hurry up. Congratulations for all 5 teams today. You did very well.
Một lần nữa chúng ta hãy dành một tràng pháo tay thật lớn để chúc mừng cả 5 đội thi trong ngày hôm nay. Chương trình của chúng ta đến đây là kết thúc. Xin gửi lời cảm ơn đến tất cả các quý vị khách quý và các bạn học sinh đã có mặt trong buổi cuộc thi ngày hôm nay. Xin cảm ơn.